Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Any sapiosexuals on here? And that's for the ladies, fellas. That's for the ladies, okay? And this is one of those ones, fellas, I prefer if y'all hang back. I know I got some guys, they ready to answer the guy. They chomping at the bit. They say, Rob, I got some things to tell these women. Man, start your own channel. Or this particular one, I want to hear from the ladies. I'm going to tell you what, ladies, and I've been hearing a sapiosexual thing, and you got many women and some men saying, I'm a sapiosexual. I ain't gonna lie, you know what, I like your intelligence and all that, but if you can back that thing up, I'm good too. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie, trust me, because shoot, when I get some women say, oh, I like your chest and like your shoulders, I don't think they're being very sapiosexual. And I'm asking because I'm gonna tell you what, now I know a lot, but I have never been firmly convinced of that. One of y'all ladies some of y'all ladies come on here and convince me of that. I've never been convinced about that. Like, because every single time I meet a woman, or even see somebody maybe on social media call themselves a sapiosexual, if you wait long enough, they always have like some type of physical preference. Like, I knew this woman, and she said she was a sapiosexual, right? She said, yeah, I know, she was like, yeah, Rom, I know you always present like men getting their bodies in shape and being muscular and everything, but that's not even me. That man got turned me on mentally. And I was like, okay. But then she said, because I like a real big guy. I like one of those big old dudes. One of those big teddy bear type of dudes. And I was just like, And sometimes, depending on the person, I'll bust their bubble. Because the thing I'm thinking is like, okay, she says she's a sapiosexual, but she's still expressing a physical preference. That's still a physical preference. Anytime you say this dude need to be that turns you on, that's still a physical preference. It just means the muscular type ain't physical, but everybody ain't turned on by that. I know a lot of women like that big guy or that slim guy. And ladies, I know why y'all like that tall, slim guy. Ain't because he tall. Yeah, I know, ladies. Y'all like that eggplant. Y'all be thinking that slim dude got that eggplant. Don't fake, ladies. Don't fake, okay? And if it's not you, it just ain't you. But, a lot of women say that. But I've yet to meet a woman. That's why I ask about that. I question that sapiosexual thing. Because to me, it seemed like a woman will still have a physical preference in a guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me be clear on that. It is nothing wrong with it. But they'll say sapiosexual, but then the same women who say it don't take time to get to know a guy. Because how's a guy going to show, like, okay, like if a guy approaches you, if he's like really intelligent, really intellectual, really on that sapiosexual thing, most guys can't show it in a minute or a few seconds. Yet many women who call themselves sapiosexual, they'll reject a guy if he doesn't meet some physical criteria. And that's why I question it. I'm like, okay, well, it would stand to reason if a woman is a sapiosexual, she would need to get to know that man. Like, his physical appearance wouldn't matter. And that's really what a lot of women say. They'll say, oh, as long as he can turn me on mentally. And you know what? I can get with that. But then for him to even get a chance to turn the women on mentally, like I said, I sit back and listen. The women will always say, well, it'll come out that he has to look a certain way for him to even get a chance to turn on mentally. Because really, that's how it should be anyway. If you meet a guy, he turns you on, I wouldn't advise being intimate with him or going further with him if y'all not on the same page mentally. I would tell any woman that. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But the confusion comes when a woman says, oh, I'm a sapiosexual. And then you get a guy who at least think he's intelligent. He's like, what? I'm very intelligent. I'm intellectual. And really, you talk to him, it'd be the type of intellect where not even the dude can like make a radio out of some rocks. But then he can discuss some philosophy or some he like legitimately got intelligent conversation. But then a lot of times you talk to these guys and they're like, well, you know, they'll run into a woman and say she's turned on by it, but the woman ain't turned on by him physically. And he's like, wait a minute, that's a confusion. That's why I was like, when people say it, I'm like, I really am. I really am. I take it with a great assault when women say that, because I think this is what I think. And I'm admitting, I don't know if I'm right or wrong. That's kind of the reason why I'm doing this podcast and asking the question. I do not know if I'm right or wrong. I'm just saying, convince me. The jury is still, I put it like this, the jury is still out. Give me a good argument that you're not paying attention to the man's physicality as well, and his cologne and how good his body or face look or anything. Seriously. You know, if you claim to be a sapiosexual, convince me that you're not paying any attention to anything physical on him. Because by the logic, and this is male logic. This is male logic. Admittedly, male logic and the thinking of a woman are different. They supposed to be different. I'm one of those people, I don't have a problem with that. But convince me, in the male logic of a male, that means he shouldn't have to have swag. He shouldn't have to be a good dresser. He shouldn't have to be in shape if it's about his brain. Like I say, I met some dudes, you know, their physicality isn't there. They ain't muscular, you know. I don't judge faces. And something I need to say on my men's channel, just a tangent about their face. A lot of people, they take that too far. I say I just don't judge faces, but you can look at somebody and tell if they in shape or if they dress well. Because if I look at somebody, they dress a certain way, and I think to myself, I wouldn't wear that. That's a judgment. But anyway, that's something for my men's channel. But, you know, if you can honestly say, yeah, I'm just taking his brain into account, I'll say, okay. Like, one of the things I would want somebody to address is, okay, so a guy talks to you. How do you meet a guy like that? Because, I mean, you could say online dating, but there's only so much somebody could say on one of those dating profiles. What they gonna say? Hey, I study nuclear physics or whatever. I mean, and even then, what kind of intelligence will turn you on? You know, is it that, like, have knowledge of the political system, religious system, the metaphysics? Now, I know some knowledge can turn on a woman. Let me be clear. I actually know that. But usually that knowledge is coming from some guy whose smile they like, or got a big old chest, or tall, or got that physicality too. Then it's like icing. It's like, damn, you be telling your girlfriends, like, damn, girl, he fine. And he broke down this thing about the country's economic system. And your girlfriend be looking at economic system. Yeah, I don't know what it is either, but he could explain it well. And even then, I'm just going to admit it. I'm questioning if you turn on by his intelligence or why he talking, you like looking at his lips and thinking about how you want to suck him. Seriously, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's the thinking of a man, but I have no problems admitting. I'm like, I never got that. And just to be clear, something about me, I've never said I knew everything. In fact, I said if I ever thought I knew everything, I'd probably kill myself at that moment. Because I'd be like, bored as hell. I'm like, I'm trying to learn. And y'all could probably figure from me, I don't have a problem listening to women, listening to intelligent stuff. I like learning. I actually have notes from women I might have talked to really since being on YouTube and just interviewing almost formally about different subjects and be writing the notes down and everything. So, yeah, if y'all, look, any sapiosexual, just explain. Just, like, kind of tell me, okay, if you say you're a sapiosexual, okay, so how can a guy get to you? Are you totally ignoring his physical thing, which to me, in my opinion, and maybe the opinion of some other men, totally ignores the point of being a sapiosexual. Now, if you say, look, Rom, I'm gonna be honest, I like a fine ass dude too, eggplant and everything, but he has to be able to talk with me. Then I'm like, okay. If you're saying it's just the hook, that's the thing that brings you together, then I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. But I got a problem dealing with, it's just a mental thing. I really do. So anyway, enlighten me, ladies. Fellas, I'm in a deleting mood, so just stay off. Just let them talk. This is one of those ones you just let the women talk without judgment. Because look, I'm trying to, a lot of stuff I'm doing on here, and it's a shame I got to explain this once every 3 weeks. A lot of stuff I'm doing on here is to get like a woman's opinion. And a lot of these women on here, they sincere. They ain't trying to like screw you over or something. They sincerely want to meet good guys and stuff, and they want to be heard. And you can learn a lot more just shutting up and listening. Because that's what women doing on the men's channel. That's all they doing on all these men's channels. A lot of them commenting, but then a whole lot of them are just sitting back just listening. So be smart and just sit back and listen. So, and it really is a shame I got to do this every 3 weeks. So hang back, fellas. So anyway, for the ladies, all y'all sapiosexuals, tell me the deal. Just explain to me the deal. And I'm not going to judge or question or say you wrong. I already explained it. Told you what I thought. So convince me otherwise. Please do it respectfully. Just convince me because I want my mind convinced. I just want to be convinced. Don't work too hard to it or don't force it, but just explain, look, this is what I do. I'm going to respect whatever your answer is. So anyway, get back with you later. Peace and blessings.